In this video, we will be going over contacts. And just like we mentioned in the accounts video, we're going to want to make sure we have the right item pinned to the top here. When you first log in, it could be under My Contacts or All Client Contacts, but you're going to want to make sure All Contacts is pinned, just like we have it here, so that every contact that has been created in the FAMS database will show up here. So just like we did when we were adding a professional contact to our account, we want to make sure that the person is not already in the system. You could do a quick search here to make sure you don't see their name, but let's say you have 100 different people here and you don't want to scroll down, you can simply go up here and search for that contact. So let's say our contact is Wayne Newton. Okay, no results for Wayne, so we're going to go back here to contacts. And we're going to go over here to new. So there's two different types of contacts that you can add here. So in the last video, we showed you how to do a professional contact. You can do it this way as well. But for this purpose, we're going to add a client. And this is somebody that is a family member, a parent, or caregiver that you are working with. So we're going to go here to next. And we'll get this pop-up window to add Wayne's information to. Typically, when you are first adding a client to the FAMS database, it is going to be the head of the household. And the cool thing is that the FAMS database will automatically populate the Newton household in this scenario for us. So for this example, let's say we had Wayne Newton come into our FRC and need some clothes for his family. So here you will just enter in Wayne's information. So down here, you're going to put your agency. Very important step right here, you're going to leave this blank. This is so that the system can create the Newton household. That'll be automatically created by leaving this blank. And once the Newton household is created, you can go into that account and add Wayne's wife, his children, family members, and much more. You can see that there will be some items that are required. Not everything is required. You can fill out as much information as you want. You can also come back in here and edit and add information later. So Wayne heard about Beacon Hill from Facebook. So we're going to click social media. You could put in here Facebook if you want to be very specific. Contact information. Again, none of this is required, but it would be good to add if you have that. It doesn't look like anything is required here in the address, but actually the zip code is the only thing that is required. If you forget to put that in and you hit save, you'll get pushed back and it'll tell you to enter in that information. Something to note is that the more information you put in here for the client, the more data you'll be able to pull in reporting. Right here, we're going to add the year of birth for Wayne, 1956. You can add actual birth date here if you want, and you can also add birth date is approximate if the client does not want to share that information or if they don't know the actual birth date. Wayne is a male. Primary language is English. We'll say he is American Indian. This demographic information is important so that we can pull statewide de-identified reports. If you don't know the answers to any of these questions, then take your best guess. Again, you can always come back and edit. This disability information is not required, but you can fill it out. And this is so you can track for service delivery as well as being able to pull reports for certain grants that track that data. So you can see here all the different disabilities that are listed. And then here in this description box, it's a very general note about the contact. It should not be a detailed note about an interaction or service. There are other fields for that we will be going over in the next video. So we're going to go here and click save. Okay, so here is Wayne Newton's contact. So here you can see Wayne's contact. Up here is his name. This is the agency that he is working for. Down here is the information that we put in. And remember how we left that account name blank? It automatically created the Newton household. On Wayne's contact, you'll be able to edit anything if there's new information that you know. If you scroll down here, you'll see all that information we put in, year of birth, gender, primary language, race. We didn't put any of the diagnoses in, but if you find out new ones, this is where you would add it. And it'll show you down here who inputted this information and when. If we scroll back up to the top, you'll see a bunch of stuff here on your right. This is the related account, which is that household, which we will be talking about in a future video. Any of the relationships, so when we add his wife or kids, you'll see that here. Cases will be any of the cases that you're working with. Affiliated organizations, lots of stuff here. You could upload files here. Before we close out this video, let's go back up here to the Newton household. And here we just have Wayne in it. Like I said, any other contacts that you add to this household will go here. This is where you do that, which we will show you in a later video.